Canadian psychotherapist wondering if you're claiming all the deductions you're entitled to? After reviewing hundreds of tax returns, I can tell you that most therapists are leaving thousands of dollars on the table every single year. My name is Tony. I'm a chartered professional accountant, money coach, and a financial planner. I also have an MBA. I've spent thousands of hours helping people with their money and business, and I specialize in working with Canadian psychotherapists who want to optimize their practice finances. Today, I'm sharing the complete guide to tax deductions that every Canadian psychotherapist should know in 2025. These are deductions that I see therapists either missing completely or not maximizing properly. And getting this right can literally save you thousands in taxes. Let's start with one of the biggest opportunities that most therapists underutilize: home office deductions. If you're seeing clients from home or doing administrative work from a dedicated home office space, you can deduct a portion of your home expenses. You have two methods. The simplified method lets you deduct $200 per square foot, up to a maximum of $400. But here's the thing. For most therapists I work with, using the detailed method saves you significantly more money. Here's how it works. Calculate the portion of your home used exclusively for business. If your home office space is 150 square foot and your entire home is 1,500 square foot, that's 10% business use. You can deduct 10% of your home expenses, including mortgage interest or rent, utilities, home insurance, property taxes, and maintenance costs. For a typical therapist, this could be $3,000 to $6,000 annually. The most common mistake I see: not keeping proper records. You need to keep detailed records such as photos, measurements of the home office workspace, and receipts of all home expenses throughout the year. Next is professional development. This category is absolutely huge for therapists because continuing education isn't optional. It is required for maintaining your license. You can deduct conference fees, online training, workshop costs, books, journals, and professional publication subscription fees. Here's what most therapists miss that costs them money. Travel costs for professional development are fully deductible. That conference in Vancouver, you can deduct flight, hotel, meals, and ground transportation. Even if you want to extend the trip for a few vacation days, the professional portion still remains fully deductible. The key is proper documentation. Keep all receipts and properly separate professional expenses from personal vacation expenses. I recommend using separate credit cards or, at a minimum, detailed expense tracking. Professional fees and memberships. Your college registration fees, association dues, professional liability insurance, and licensing are all fully deductible. Don't forget about professional consultation fees. If you pay for supervision, peer consultation, or professional coaching, these are all legitimate business expenses. Many therapists also miss deducting their professional liability insurance premiums, and these can range from $1,000 to $3,000 depending on your coverage. Next is equipment and technology. Your therapy furniture, computer equipment, tablets, phones, and all software subscriptions are deductible business expenses. Here's an important distinction. If you buy an equipment that costs over $500, you may need to depreciate it over several years rather than deduct it in a single year as an expense. However, software subscription like Jane App, Therapy Notes, or Zoom Professional are immediately deductible as operating expense, not capital purchases. This also includes your internet costs if you use it for telehealth sessions. Next is marketing and networking, website development and maintenance, online advertising, business cards, professional directories are all deductible business expenses. Business meals with referral sources can also be deductible, but they must have a legitimate business purpose, and you need to document who you met with and the business reason for the meeting. Transportation costs. If you travel between offices, make home visits, or travel for any business purpose, you can either deduct your actual vehicle costs or use the Canada Revenue Agency's per kilometer rate, which is 68 cents per kilometer for the first 5,000 kilometers in 2025. Keep a detailed mileage log, including date, destination, business purpose, and kilometers driven. Many therapists use smartphone apps to track this automatically. Here's the critical part that can make or break your deductions. You must keep detailed documentation for 6 years after filing your returns. This means receipts, invoices, bank statements, and documentation proving the business purpose of each expense. Create a simple system that works for you. Scan receipts immediately. Categorize expenses monthly, and maintain separate business bank accounts and credit cards. This separation makes tax time much easier and provides clear audit trails. Here are common audit red flags to avoid. Be careful with these common triggers that attract Canada Revenue Agency's attention. Claiming 100% home office use when you clearly have personal living space. Excessive meal and entertainment expenses without proper documentation, or using round numbers that look estimated rather than actual receipts. Always be honest and reasonable with your deductions. If you use your home office space for 80% business use and 20% administrative work, claim 80%, not 100%. The Canada Revenue Agency appreciates accuracy and honesty. Getting your deductions right isn't just about saving money this year. It is about building proper financial systems that will serve your practice for years to come and ensure you're maximizing every dollar you're entitled to claim. If you want to understand more about when therapists should consider incorporating their practices, check out my video where I break down the 2025 incorporation analysis. See you in the next video.